Shang-Chi doesn't want you selling bubble tea. Russell Brand's afraid of the air. Oasis solves concert tickets, sorta. Plus a back catalog of 250 exclusives and new ones every week at patreon.com/doseofbuckley. A couple of months ago, I turned 43. I know, I'm just as disturbed as you are that I'm 43, and I know what a Chappell Roan or a Sabrina Carpenter or a Jack Doherty is. But why this is significant is that I have now officially crossed the halfway point in my working life between when I started and the retirement age of 65. And many experts will tell you that if that is when you started to think about retirement, you started to think about it too late, and hopefully you enjoy store-brand canned dog food because that's what you're going to be eating for dinner before you go to sleep in a doorway or a park downtown. But some people manage to earn a bit more money than the rest of us and decide to retire early. Like, at the age of 28. Yes, meet Corinna Kopf. If you don't know who she is, want to guess, based on this photo, how she made enough money to retire at the age of 28? Oh, is she a brilliant chemist who invented a new type of hair care product that's now used by every woman in the world? Oh, I know. Maybe she was a lead coder on some business app everyone uses like Slack or Zoom or Salesforce. Oh, no, I bet she's a financial genius who conquered Wall Street. I suppose the title of this video gives it away, but no. She has sex with men on camera and people pay a lot of money to watch. Like, a lot of money. In 2022, her pal David Dobrik, a YouTube personality who helped her become famous in the first place with his Vlog Squad channel, leaked her earnings according to some clickbait articles. Hardly a leak when she's the source. She let him show her phone on a stream. Anyway, when she first started, she was earning between $600,000 on the low end and over $2 million on the high end a month. Over $10 million in just 9 months a couple years ago. Those numbers have stabilized in the last few years. She now claims she makes about $300,000 a month. Call it a drop-off if you want, but still, she makes, what? Anywhere from 3 times to 10 times what you make a year every single month. In 1 year, she'll make what you'd be lucky to make in 30, 40, 50, 100 years of working your job. So it's safe to say that she shouldn't have to worry about eating dog food in an alleyway when she retires. But she wants to pack it in. I mean, she wants to stop being an OnlyFans girl. She announced this on Twitter by posting, "No more link in bio." A humorous little joke for those of you who suffered through Twitter's bot problem last year. The next day, she posted this. So, I haven't actually retired from that site just yet, but I do want to try and separate from it slowly over the next couple of months. I've been in a constant battle with myself over it recently, and it's time to slowly step away. And follows that up with, if you want me to be super, and I mean super transparent, I hate being on the site / how I'm looked at by others, but I'm currently building a home and walking away from $300,000+ a month seems a little stupid. Nervous laugh emoji. You don't like how you're looked at by others? Well, I'm sure everyone in the comments will show us just how respected you are. So you decided to have self-worth after it's too late. Picture of Homelander laughing and giving a sarcastic thumbs up. She really thinks quitting OnlyFans is going to fix her reputation. LMAO, you're already cooked, says a person who calls themselves Mahatma Gandhi Parody. Instead of a hunger strike, the guy who owns that Twitter handle is on a sex strike. Has been going on since forever. I heard you had a great career. Good for you. I just hope that no young girl will ever see you as a role model. It's not going to get any tighter when you say some bright girl. So as you can see, everyone's very supportive. As for struggling with the idea of quitting a job she hates and walking away from $300,000 or more a month, it's called Golden Handcuffs. Which would be a great name and theme for a final video for you, Corinna. But anyway, no. It's when basically you make so much money, it doesn't make any sense to walk away from what you're doing, even if you really, really want to. I know. Oh, wow, what a fucking problem. You make too much money. Oh, cry me a fucking river, JT. Oh, Muffin, I'm so sorry you can't just stop earning money off the photos of your snatch. But I think what is pretty well demonstrated by the comments that I just read to you is that how you're looked at by others is never gonna change. Shit, it was nearly 30 years ago that Monica Lewinsky blew Bill Clinton, and she's still known as the girl who sucked off Slick Willie's Slick Willie. One beej defines her whole life. I heard porn star Asa Akira talk about this in an interview once. I guess I just clicked on the wrong video. I don't really remember where I saw it. Actually, I feel like it was on actual TV. But anyway, she talked about how she could never be a school teacher, for example, or work any job that had to do with kids, and that most doors were closed to her now. And you can say, well, good, she made her choices. But then, how do you expect people to leave sex work behind if that's going to be the life they're facing? Once you get in, basically, you better make enough money that you never have to work again, or you're fucked. Metaphorically this time, and without earning anything from it. And while there are claims that she earned like $60 million, you can bet a large part of that went to taxes. And then, how smart was she with the remaining money? Can she truly retire? A smart person could, but she went out at one point and bought David Dobrik a $500,000 Ferrari and just told us she's building a new home, custom, on land she obviously had to buy. Throwing money around like that is not exactly what most financial experts would suggest for a retirement plan. So who knows? Maybe this will be like Al Pacino in The Godfather for her. Just when I think he pulled out, he puts it back in. Wait, that's not the line. But anyway, the other thing that takes any incentive away to truly stop this is the internet really is forever. Another under 30 retiree from the biz, adult actress Lana Rhoades, said she wishes she could delete all of her videos and would give anything up to have her dignity and respect back. Corinna could delete her OnlyFans page, but so much of her stuff can be found elsewhere. She'd spend the rest of her life trying to make copyright claims and whatnot and never really get it all. So, you can retire from it, but you can't really leave that life behind. It'll follow you forever. And I think that's the biggest lesson to take away, especially for girls who think they're gonna get rich and they make like $50 a month, which is the majority of people on OnlyFans. But guess what? Someone uploads your images and videos to a bunch of different sites, and it's there forever. And now, you're broke and your tits are on the internet for future employers to potentially find. You really have to decide if that's what you want. There's no just the tip here. You're either all in or all out. But Corinna's already clearly planning her next move. She wants to use her mouth to speak about politics. Somewhat similar to the video I did earlier this year about Nala Ray, the OnlyFans girl who found God, where it feels like a sex worker went the complete opposite direction. Corinna immediately pivoted to right-wing political commentary. Seriously, less than 2 hours after that post about how she wants to step away, we get, hopefully more people see right through the lies, bullshit, and propaganda from Kamala Harris and the left. We don't need 4 more years of this shit. Our country is in shambles. She also posted a photo she'd taken with Trump and a gif of Trump pointing. Like she didn't even ease into it. Just immediately from, hey, here's my tits, give me money, to, fuck the left MAGA 2024. Turns out she picked the winning side, even if they typically don't like OnlyFans girls or ex-OnlyFans girls. Ask Amber Rose how her appearance at the RNC was received, but maybe she's hoping she can start a podcast and make money without getting naked. Hey, the Hawk Tuah Girls podcast, Talk Tuah, hit #1 and is number 55 as I write this, beating a podcast hosted by an Oscar-winning actress and one hosted by the star of Idiocracy. Surely, if a girl who got famous for making one joke about slobbering on knobs could have a successful podcast, a girl who has actual proof on the internet that she's swallowed a few pork swords in her day should theoretically do even better. Oh, real quick, let's check on Nala Ray. How's she doing after retiring from showing her flaps on camera to become a full-time disciple of Jesus? Oh, she's wearing 3 pounds of makeup and flesh-colored short shorts that leave nothing to the imagination, running a lottery where, for every one of her shitty $85 Be The Change hoodies you buy, you're entered into a contest to win a car. Advertising gambling with lust to give away material items you hope your neighbors will covet, as I believe God intended. But anyway, I think OnlyFans should at least do something nice for her. If she did indeed make $60 million, and OnlyFans takes 20%, That means she really sold about $75 million worth of subscriptions, and OnlyFans took $15 million of that. Least they could do is give her something. You know, how back in the day when a guy retired from his job, they'd give him a gold watch. Maybe OnlyFans could give her a gold butt plug or something. It can be inscribed, "To Corinna. Think of all the money we took from you whenever you use this. Thanks for the memories."